in my city now. Nah, this shit ain't pretty now. I'm from local, it get gritty, y'all. He in that full throw with a chopper, that whole 50 on. He tryna kill you over kitty, on. I'm outside at the crack of dawn on the Monday. I was trapping on that one.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Kama. We back with another video, man. Hey, man, look real quick, right? So, CBS dropped like a best offensive player under 25. Not really a list. Like it's like a it's not a list. It's more so of a like a lineup. You know what I'm saying? Where the best offensive players under 25, and they had Justin Hubert at quarterback, Jonathan Taylor at running back. They had the three wide receivers were Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and CeeDee Lamb. That's the three wide outs. Then they had a number of young linemen in front of them, like Christian Wirfs and Rashawn Slater was there. I remember the young guy from the Steelers and Kansas City. But all in all, I know I probably missed a couple of the linemen. I can't really think of their names right now. But all in all, I thought the list was interesting, right? The lineup was interesting because the off season is interesting because we paint these. The off season is for a lot of fans, a lot of content creators. It's a time for people to get off their to paint their narratives, and you can be as vocal as you want, and a lot of people throw out unrealistic expectations upon certain people or what they think certain players to do, or everybody is 0-0 right now, 0-0, so you get people saying crazy things like 13 wins is the floor and 12 wins is the floor, when in all reality people don't know how difficult it is to have a 12-win season in the NFL. It doesn't work like that. So it's like sometimes everything has to fall together. I mean, you could be the best team in the league and end up with 12 wins. That don't mean you still have 5 losses. That don't mean that you're a bad team. It could be a number of reasons why you got 5 losses. It could be injuries. It's just you guys played bad. Every team has stinkers throughout the year. But what's interesting to me is I want to see how many people actually stand on what they say. Like, how many people stand on it? Because what happens is you get a lot of people, they ride high and mighty. It's easy to say crazy things now that we in July, midway through July. It's easy to say these crazy things midway in July, but when the season starts, are you still going to be there, or are you going to back up for what you were saying? Because a lot of people say stuff just for clickbait and stuff like that. I'm not in that realm. I just tell you how I feel, man. Like if I say, like you guys hear me talk about the defensive line all the time and how I think that's going to be a strength of our team. I talk about Malik Hooker all the time, all the time. I've been saying, not even being like funny or like I'm competing with anybody, but I see a lot of people lately making videos. I've been making videos about Malik Hooker possibly being our biggest offseason acquisition this year, even though he played for the team last year, because he was hurt and we brought him along slowly, and he only started, I believe, 3 games. So just adding that caliber guy as a starter for 17 games automatically, to me, elevates the defense. We still got Donovan Wilson. We still got Javon Kersey we signed. I feel like we are in a great space in our safety position, barring health, because Donovan Wilson has been battling a lot of injuries the last year, like, so he couldn't like stay out his own way last year. He'd come back, and then he's going for another 4 games or so for a different injury. But when I say I feel like Dak can have a good season because Dak has built that confidence. I have built that confidence in Dak that he works hard enough that he can compete and he can make. I have no doubt in my mind that the offense is going to be near the top. Do I look at it as the number 1 offense again? No, that's probably it's hard to do. It's hard to do. So, but I do look at it as an offense that can contend with anybody. We don't have the best personnel or wide receiver core on paper anymore, but we got more than enough capable players, man. So yeah, like it's interesting to see because I don't even like to do record predictions because we're about to go into training camp next week and we don't know, like, you only know the condition of the team coming out of training camp, what injuries or anything like that. So I save my predictions and things for after training camp. What we looking like going into week 1? What's expectations? Because expectations change. There's always somebody in training camp, that you didn't know was going to be stand out in training camp. Now they project the starter, but sometimes it doesn't always project, right? Like, I remember, it was that last year we had Maurice Kennedy in practice. He had, in the whole off-season training camp, he had about 6-7 interceptions in training camp. Once the season started, I only remember seeing him on the field. Like he got pushed to the bottom of the depth chart. Things happen. It is what it is, though, man. But those are just my thoughts on that, man. Always remember, like and subscribe. It's your boy Common. Salute. We out of here, man.